All right, hey everybody, we're back with another news feed for you. And remember, I post a video every single day, usually about 10 a.m. in the morning, my time here in Georgia. And Ford Authority here is where this, if you're looking to find any of these articles, go to the author, like Ford Authority, type in any of these keywords. It will pull the article up for you immediately so you can read it for yourself if I go too fast. And also don't forget, down in the description below, I got some links for some really cool stuff down there. So diving in today, most Americans on board with anti-speeding tech. This is going live in Europe this week. Okay, it says with advanced technology advancing at a rapid rate, one of the more controversial features being proposed by legislation and automakers is anti-speeding tech, which is now mandatory in all new vehicles sold in the European Union. Okay, the goal of it is obvious. It's to improve safety on the roads, decrease the number of auto-related injuries and deaths through, one might imagine, not everyone is on board with it. However, a recent survey found a surprising number of folks may be. You know, I don't know. I'm not a fan, not even a little bit. I don't think this thing should be paying attention to any of that stuff. I don't think it should be telling me what to do, but let's see what it says here. Okay, the survey says that 80% either agreed or strongly agreed that they would like to have a feature in their vehicle that displays the current speed limit. We get that. I understand that. I like that too. 70% would like to have an unobtrusive tone to sound when the speed limit changes. I'm okay with that too. That would be kind of cool because you go from where it goes from 70 to 65 to 75 back and forth, or from 55 and you come into a little town, drops down to 45. I wouldn't mind a little thing going ping, let me know that, hey, watch this, it's slowing down. I'd be okay with that, especially if I have the option to turn it off. So if I didn't like it, I could go into my infotainment center, go through 37 menus, 56 buttons, read 105 pages in my manual, and figure out how to turn it off. I'd be okay with that, though. Roughly 60% said it would be acceptable if the systems, known as intelligent speeding assist systems, turned on automatically before every trip. 65% said the feature, see, that would piss me off. That would upset me very bad. If I had to turn this off every time I start and stop my car, that would really piss me off. So I want it where I can turn it on or turn it off and leave it off. Let me have the control over my own vehicle that I paid my own hard-earned money for when it comes to this. Okay, and then they say 70% wanted ISA in their next vehicle if they resulted in lower insurance premiums. That's an interesting one too. It's something to consider. Think about. However, most noted they'd prefer that the ISA only intervene if they are traveling at 10 miles an hour or more over the posted speed limit, not going 1 or 2. And that's true. That's how California was going to do it. If you go 10 over, this thing was going to throw a fit at you. I believe that's what the intention is. These are somewhat surprising results given certain vehicles with ISA features have been a topic of heated debates and many controversy as of late. Regardless, the IHS and other agencies, including the National Transportation Safety Bureau, have long called for such anti-speeding tech to be required in new vehicles, and is also something that Ford has explored controlling autonomously in recent years. Where do you stand on it? Let me know down below. What do you think? Do you think it's good? Would it matter if it lowered your premium? Would you go for it? Would you opt into it? Would you like this thing at 10 over? If it tells you, if you're doing 10 over, if it's beeping and yelling at you, would you be okay with that? Would you like it to let you know when the speed limit changes? How do you feel? What do you think? Moving on to the next topic on the board here, we have this one. We have the 10 slowest cars for sale in the U.S. ranked from fastest down to slowest, I believe. So we got number 10 on here is the Kia Sportage, coming in at 9.1 seconds. Nissan Sentra coming in at 9.2 seconds. Hyundai Kona 9.2. Always love the Kona. I like the look of this thing. It's just like a little, I don't know why. I always like the Kona. And then we got the Corolla Cross coming in at 9.2. Also, a lot of them right in that 9-second range. We got the Buick Envista coming in at 9.3. And my daughter Bella has this car, loves it. In the price of this thing, she got it for like $21,000 and $22,000. Absolutely gorgeous car, loaded with the tech that she loves. Being a Gen Z and or whatever it is for her age at 22, but she loves this car. And it's a great little car. Honda HR-V coming in at 9.4. We got Subaru Crosstrek coming in at 9.5. And we got the Nissan Versa coming in at 9.5. The Nissan Kicks coming in at 9.7. And a Mitsubishi Mirage at 12.8. That is a big jump. So all of these cars are basically 9-second 0 to 60 cars. except that Mitsubishi drops way down to the very, very bottom as the king of the slowest cars on here. Moving on from that list here, we got right here, main thing we want to talk about. So we got some updates coming to the 2025 Ram 2500. That is a beautiful thing. I'm happy to see it. And I mean, I'm kind of sad to see the old stuff go, but we are getting an updated 6.4 liter Hemi V8, and that will continue to be a standard powertrain. We like that. We want the gas option. Many people do not want the diesel. The fact that it is a 6.4, the fact that the Hemi is sticking around and it's a V8 and they're not popping a twin turbo V6 or an ICE, that Hurricane motor in here, it's a beautiful thing. So I'm glad that's sticking around. I like that factor in here. And then we are getting a new Cummins, okay? See, it says right here, the 2025 Ram 3500 heavy-duty trucks would change your diesel powertrain strategy. For years, they've offered both a standard and a high-output turbo diesel on the 2500, 3500. Basically, the 3500 was a standard for the high-output model. On the 2500, I believe it was an option. My 2019 Ram 2500 was a standard output, and it had the Chrysler Trans in it, not the ZF Trans that comes with the high output. But they offered basically, you had three motors. You had Hemi, you had the high output, and you had the standard output of the Cummins. So we know here in the past week, several sources with the company have confirmed to us that those rumors are in fact true. Ram plans to simplify the heavy-duty truck offerings with a single one option for a Cummins diesel option, which will be made possibly by the upcoming ZF Powerline 8-speed automatic transmission. So there will no longer be three motor options, there will be two. And with the Cummins, you only get one transmission option rather than two. One was I can't remember the number of it. Something AFE, whatever it was, but it was a transmission, a Chrysler transmission. It basically matched for the non-high output version. And then you had the ZF one that matched the high output version. Well, now ZF is making one 8-speed powertrain. It is going to go with the Cummins from the 6-speed that it was before. Expectations are high for this engine will surpass the performance matrix of the current HO variant, promising more power and torque. This also means you won't have to step up to a 3500 to get the most potent version of the Cummins. Like I said, the 2500 didn't come with it. I believe later on, I thought they offered it as an option for the HO, but I knew it was only available, or it was the main option on a 3500. Again, it's been 5 years since I owned a Ram heavy-duty truck, but loved it. Straight up loved it. Also, the chassis cab models, these are the ones that you buy where they do not have a bed on them. They are so that you can put whatever kind of a tool setup you need on the back, whatever kind of box configuration that you want to do. They are expected to continue with different power ratings to help ensure longevity for demanding tasks. That one I find interesting. We will see what that means and what that does later on. Right now, we don't know what that is. There's a Trans. We'll cover this in a sec. This is a new ZF Powerline 8-speed automatic that is going to be being used. And they're going to tell you about the other Trans right here. The ZF Powerline 8-speed automatic will replace the current 68 RFE. That's the one that comes with the standard output Cummins. And the AS69RC ASIN 6-speed, which was the one that came with the HO version of this Cummins. The Powerline 8AT has been designed specifically for heavy-duty commercial vehicles. This transmission is tailor-made for diverse applications such as distribution trucks, beverage trucks, rental and leasing fleets, refuse trucks, construction machinery, utility trucks, school buses, heavy-duty pickup trucks. So in other words, this Trans is built like a tank. This is a tank. It is designed to handle massive amounts of weight, massive amounts of power, and run for millions of miles. That's what this Trans has done here. And it's absolutely fantastic that they are going to put it in this new Ram. The Powerline fully integrated transmission control unit is a testament to advanced engineering. It features a single central electrical connector with programmed adaptive shifting, comfort strategies, and automatic skip shift for a 30% boost in acceleration. The dual damper lockup converter, transmission mounted oil cooler, and substantial reduction in weight compared to the traditional 6-speed transmission contributes to a 10% increase in fuel efficiency while elevating driveline capacity. This is a beautiful thing. This is awesome. We love this. And as there's more stuff coming here, the Ram Heavy Duty will also be refreshed in 2025 by, according to Spy Photos, it will get new headlights, tailgate, new front bumper design, and possibly new wheels on select models to round out the exterior changes. It is not going to be a new cab. It's not going to be anything crazy there. And I'm okay with that because the old one works, and it works really good. People are like, oh, it's outdated. It works, and it works perfect. I straight up loved it. Inside, we can expect an addition of a 14.5-inch Uconnect 5 system on higher trim and minor tweaks here and there. We do not yet know if the Heavy Duty will adopt all of the Ram 1500's technology, such as heads-up display, passenger display, driver assist features, massaging seats, all the lux that you get with a Ram. Ram wins when it comes to lux. There's no doubt about it. So we will see what happens here and what's going to be going on with this thing and how it's going to be. While speculation about the twin-turbo 3.6 or 3-liter inline-six Hurricane makes its way into 25 Ram Heavy Duty, we don't expect to see that anytime soon. Stellantis will continue relying on the old saying that there's no replacement for displacement when it comes to giving you that 6.4 Hemi in there too. So fantastic. I'm excited for this truck. I always loved it. One of the best trucks out there in my opinion. Straight up amazing and you know, before anybody jumps on and go, Ram's junk, go do a look and see how many people do hotshot trucking. Okay, if you don't know what hotshot trucking is, that's where you travel. You make a living basically going and picking up freight, or you go pick up like campers, for example. Every camper that's made, most campers are built in Indiana, okay? And when they're made in Indiana, they have to get to dealers all over the country. Hotshot truckers are the guys running around with Ram 3500s and stuff, and they go pick these up and they drive them from Indiana and take them to the dealership in Louisiana, Texas, wherever it's got to go. They bring them there, come back, get another one. So these guys make a living putting on hundreds and hundreds, thousands of miles a year, hauling heavy. Okay, that's a hotshot trucker. That's what they do. 90% of them are running a Ram 3500. Pretty interesting there for you. So this is going to be a huge step up for them. They're going to be excited about it. This new transmission is going to be a gold mine. And there it is. Hope you enjoyed this news article this time, and we'll be back with more for you soon. Thanks.